What's up, guys? It is the Great Death Sentence here, and today we're going to be doing a what if video about what if Vegeta went Super Saiyan on Namek. I've done this before on my old channel, but all my videos got deleted, so I'm slowly remaking all of them. A very egregious process, let me tell you, but of course I had to take care of my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball and all of fiction, my boy the Prince of Saiyans, Vegeta. And I wanted to do this what if personally, as I believe I have the best what ifs personally. And we're gonna do, a story about what if, using all the canon feats and materials and, only things supported by actual canon and feats and calculations. What if Vegeta went Super Saiyan on Namek? And would he be strong enough to defeat Frieza? Now, it's pretty common knowledge that at the very least, Vegeta would be able to beat, Frieza's base form. To quickly explain, basically Frieza's final form is a power of 120 million. His base final form is probably somewhere between 50 or 60 million. Vegeta would have a power level of 2 million, and with Super Saiyan, going by the serious feats, this would place him at 100 million. So he will be stronger than first form Frieza, but if he lets Frieza transform, it would be fucking over. So in this what if scenario, we'll say that he turns Super Saiyan around the time Frieza is just completely fucking destroying him. Instead of feeling mixed sadness and broken willpower spirit, he would instead feel intense rage, feeling that he failed himself, his pride, and his glorious Saiyan race. He would refuse to go out like a bitch and truly believe in his heart that he is truly Super Saiyan. In my opinion, I think Vegeta had more reason to be a Super Saiyan than Goku. Vegeta watched his whole race and father die, was forced to serve the man that did it, and he was just the man who he was, and he didn't even get to rule planet Vegeta, because of Frieza. Even though Vegeta, it's hard to see if he really cared about his people or even his father. He didn't seem to care, but at the very least he did want to rule the planet, and he has a lot of pride and didn't want to be ruled by anybody else but himself. So this rage would turn this Vegeta in this alternate universe into a Super Saiyan. He would be incredibly enraged and would blow Frieza back. At this point, Goku would arrive on the scene. Now, usually in the canon, Goku was stronger than base Vegeta up until the point he died, and was way stronger than him, with a power level of 3 million, while Vegeta was only 2 million. So not much stronger, but pretty substantially stronger than, Vegeta. Vegeta in the Super Saiyan state would, look at his newly transformation. All the other characters would point out his golden hair, golden eyes, and Vegeta would slowly become to realize that he has actually turned to Super Saiyan this time. It's not just blind pride, he's actually Super Saiyan. So obviously his pride would skyrocket. Now, most people think Vegeta would actually let Frieza transform, and it depends. Vegeta would be incredibly angry, and he would return to a Super Saiyan. I would say Vegeta would be more shocked than anything, probably starstruck. Frieza would attempt to waste no time and try to attack him. Vegeta would lock back in and quickly realize that he has a substantial strength advantage over Frieza, and realizes that he can finally kill this bastard. Now the point is, will Vegeta do it? When Vegeta fought Frieza in Super, he was a Super Saiyan Blue and didn't waste time and didn't even talk to him too much. But this version of Vegeta is a bit more mature. People use this as evidence to suggest Vegeta wouldn't let Frieza transform, but Vegeta back in Z was very arrogant and playful, and as soon as he was way stronger than his opponents, he demanded that they transform. And even though Namek Saga Vegeta was supposed to be a more cutthroat and cold and to the point killer Vegeta, here, even in the Namek Saga, he did this plenty of times. When he basically got killed by Zarbon the first time and barely survived, Vegeta didn't, even though Vegeta knew he was stronger, or at the very least thinks he's stronger, he still demanded that Zarbon transform into his full form before fighting and killing him. And when he believed he was stronger than Frieza yet again, he demanded that Frieza transform into his final form. So even with all the evil shit all these characters have done to Vegeta, as soon as he thinks he's stronger, he's just gonna toe with them. I would say Vegeta is more mature now and quick to kill than he was back in the day. Back in the day, Vegeta was a different animal. He was more twisted and wanted to basically toy with his opponents and, kill them at their best. Watch as their souls and confidence gets crushed before he delivers the final blow. He was a true ruthless cold-blooded and bloodthirsty Saiyan. He's still kind of like that now, but again, it's more quick to the kill and gets more satisfaction from just destroying the opponents rather than toying around with them and then eventually destroying them. So Vegeta can defeat, Frieza's base form, but the chances of him, letting Frieza power up is unfortunately pretty high. But he wouldn't die here exactly. Goku is still in the battle, and once he realizes that Vegeta can't really beat Frieza, and if Frieza transforms, he realizes that Vegeta has lost the advantage. From this point on, and Frieza will probably be enraged that he almost got beat by a Super Saiyan, and will be even more angry that that it was Vegeta of all people. I would say by this point, Frieza probably hated Vegeta more than Goku and considered Goku a minor annoyance before, eventually trying to take him out and getting the grudge against him. So Vegeta and Frieza would fight, Vegeta would begin to get cocky, let Frieza transform, and then Frieza would begin to beat the absolute shit out of Vegeta, crushing his spirit even more. Eventually Goku would intervene, and all the others and fighters would intervene to try and, help out Vegeta. They would quickly realize that Vegeta is extremely strong, stronger than all of them, and that assisting him is the only way sure shot that they can all beat Frieza. So they would attempt to assist him while fighting, Frieza. But Frieza is way stronger than all of them. Now, a couple of things would happen. Frieza would eventually realize that even though they aren't as strong, they are a bit annoying him. So he decides to take out them one by one. He might be strategic here and might take out Goku first. If he does this, then there's a chance that they all might die right here. Vegeta is strong enough to maybe cover everybody, but can only cover the people for so long. So Vegeta would, attempt to, realizing that he might need their help to take this bastard out, he decides to swallow his pride and try to help them. He would continue fighting against them while covering their attacks, and it seems that, they have the tactical advantage. Frieza would attempt to take out the slowest one, that being Krillin or Gohan, who's probably, one of the weaker ones right now. If Frieza takes out Krillin or Gohan, then this would obviously cause Goku to transform into a Super Saiyan on the fucking spot. But if he manages to take out Goku first, then unfortunately all our heroes die right here. This is a very short story. It's kind of 50-50 to be honest. If Frieza takes out anybody but Goku, then Goku's turning Super Saiyan. And if Goku turns Super Saiyan with Vegeta assisting him, then obviously Frieza doesn't have a chance here. But if Goku dies before, that happens, then Frieza pretty much washes all of them and destroys, Namek, and we get a very bittersweet ending to say the least. We'll go with option 2 since again it is 50-50, and let's not end the video right here. But please note there is a chance that all of them probably die here, and we'll come back to that. But we're gonna say that Gohan or Krillin dies. We'll say Krillin since Frieza will probably try to be more tactical. He'll realize that Vegeta will probably prioritize Goku's safety, begin to go after the weaker and the slower ones, probably icing out of Gohan or Krillin. Either way, this will cause Goku to turn to a Super Saiyan, and then the two would pretty much just ice Frieza. Vegeta will clearly see that Goku is unfortunately stronger than him yet again. This will piss him off, but he has no time to be angry as they have to get off Namek before it explodes. Goku would take Gohan and they would leave the ship. Gohan and Piccolo would leave the ship. They would carry Krillin's body. Even though he's dead, they wouldn't give him a proper burial. And so they would quickly leave, get into the ship. Vegeta would follow pursuit. And just like that, they would all escape Namek. Eventually, then they would get the Dragon Balls and then teleport everybody to Earth, but Goku, of course. And so, just like that, Krillin comes back to life just like in the original. Vegeta is on Earth for everybody else, while Goku is the only person that remained on the ship. He would go at Yaldrat, train for a year, and stuff would evolve like normal. Vegeta would be on Earth. Now, though he's a Super Saiyan, he probably knows that Goku is going to come back eventually. I can see Vegeta maybe flying out in space to catch him, but he would know that he's not strong enough to fight against Goku. Vegeta isn't that much weaker than Goku. Vegeta is, Goku is only stronger than him by maybe like 20 times, which is kind of a lot, but he's not that much weaker than him. So Vegeta would start training for the inevitable rematch that they might have. So he would stay on Earth and train in a way Goku to come back to prove he is a stronger Saiyan. Right on cue, Goku would eventually come back. This is when Meta Cooler and, not Meta Cooler, but Mega Frieza and his father would also come to Earth. Since Vegeta is a Super Saiyan now and is way stronger than he was in the original timeline, since not only has he been a Super Saiyan, but he has a full year to train to get the Super Saiyan as well, he'll, likely be the first one to protect, the Earth. Goku, while on his with Earth, will sense Vegeta's power level and know that he could easily handle this situation. Trunks would eventually show up and warn the others that, more androids are coming to threaten the timeline. Vegeta would be ecstatic. Although he really wants to fight Goku, he has another opportunity to prove that he's stronger. He hears that everybody, including himself, died to the androids. Vegeta would absolutely refuse to, sit back and let this happen. While he does really want to defeat Goku, he decides to take care of the current threat, and then he'll defeat Goku. He also wants to prove that he's stronger than Trunks, not knowing that is his son at this point in time. And so just like that, he would tell everybody, and Vegeta and Goku will begin training. Now Vegeta, by this point, would have basically 3 years to train with Super Saiyan. He had a 1 year to train for Goku while he was in Yajin, and this time he'll have, I believe it was 2 or 1 years, basically 2 or 3 years max to train as a Super Saiyan. With 2 years, it's really hard to quantify how much stronger Vegeta would get in this time. He's already been a Super Saiyan for a full year now, and he would have another year to train on top of that. When Vegeta got to this level, he became Super Vegeta. But I think it's kind of unlikely he'll become Super Vegeta since, he'll have to become stronger. But since he wants to find a way to defeat Goku and knows he's still not stronger than him, or think he's not stronger than him, he wants to make sure that he can for sure, beat Goku. So he knows a Super Saiyan, at least his version of it, wasn't enough to defeat Frieza or wasn't enough to defeat Goku. So essentially he took 2 L's. So he's going to train as hard as he could. And if Vegeta gets his extra year to train, it is very possible that he might turn into Super Vegeta, or at the very least get extremely close to that level. If he does turn into Super Vegeta, then he's probably going to demolish every single threat into the Cell Saga until we get to, Imperfect Cell. So if this happens, then yeah, Vegeta pretty much wrecks everything. If we go with this possibility, it's either Vegeta's gonna attain Super Saiyan Super Vegeta, which again is very likely. He was able to obtain it in the original series because, he realized Super Saiyan wasn't enough and wanted to break through. And since he had turned to Super Saiyan and took a fat fucking L, then he realized that Super Saiyan is not enough. He also at this point still believes that Goku still might be stronger than him, especially since Goku is demonstrating new techniques. So Vegeta will be even more motivated in the original. He has 3 people that he wants to beat and 3 people to make sure that he's stronger than. So it took 1 defeat in the original timeline for him to unlock the next level, and he basically got defeated 3 times. So I know a lot of people might disagree with me with this, but I strongly believe that he will unlock Super Vegeta in this time, or be close to that level. I'm gonna assume he straight up gets it. People think I might be wanking Vegeta here, but again, he's had 2 years to train for the androids. He's been a Super Saiyan for basically 2 years, and he did take an L. So once Vegeta took an L, he realized Super Saiyan wasn't enough and had to work in the next level. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to him. I think Vegeta would unlock Super Vegeta at this time. Goku would get weaker like in the original since he forgot to take his damn medicine. So events would fold like normal. The androids would eventually attack. Vegeta will be out in space somewhere, probably training by himself, while the androids are attacking. They would go to confront them. Yamcha would get clapped by the androids, be the first one to get taken off the board, while all the others go to fight him. Goku would fight and eventually succumb to his heart virus like in the original. Vegeta would show up, and he is most drastically strong. He was already probably more powerful enough than these 2 doing it last year, but now he's way stronger than he was in the original timeline. He would save Goku and give him the medicine and then kick him toward the others, telling the others to stay out of it. He's got this. He would be way stronger than Goku at this time. They probably wouldn't want to fight him knowing that Goku's heart virus did slow him down. So he would demand that the others to make sure Goku doesn't die, get him back to full strength so Vegeta can fight and kill him later. But for now, he wants to show off from the Zebras about how strong he is. So obviously, he would probably one-shot Android 19 almost immediately, and it's very clear that Vegeta will get extremely cocky and arrogant. Now this would lead to Vegeta's downfall, or it might, because he likes to play with his opponents or toy with them or basically just torture them, and he likes to crush their confidence and spirit before he finally kills them off. Knowing that he has a substantial strength advantage against Android 20, he would probably toy with him and play with him like Vegeta always does. This is extremely consistent. He could have ended second form Cell anytime, but no matter how much stronger he is, he'll always toy and torture him until he's bored and then just kill him. So it's very possible he might do this, especially for a good minute, because again, he's just so substantially stronger than him, and he's also showing off to the Z fighters. Eventually, Bulma would arrive, and she would get attacked like usual. But like I said, the only reason Android 20 got away in the original is because he absorbed some of Vegeta's energy. Even if Vegeta plays him and lets him absorb energy, he won't absorb nearly enough energy to get away. So yeah, like in my last video, Dr. Gero gets completely fucked. Even though Goku isn't here this time, Trunks is here. Trunks will save Bulma, and no matter how much energy Android 20 might absorb, it won't be enough to close the gap, and Vegeta still has more than enough strength to just wipe him off the board. So Android 20 gets completely destroyed and killed. But this isn't the end of the arc yet. We still have to worry about Cell. Eventually Trunks will show up and tell everybody about the androids, and realize that the androids that they just smoked aren't the androids that they fought in the original timeline. So all the Z fighters would go to try and look for them. Bulma would mention Dr. Gero's lab, and if Dr. Gero to delay them, they would probably find it. Now again, this time Goku's not here, and none of the Z fighters are strong enough to stop Vegeta. His ego is at an all-time high, and he will definitely want to fight the androids. And this time, he actually can. He pretty much swats the Z fighters out of the way who would try to stop him, and he realized that they would have no choice but to let Vegeta do it anyway. Vegeta would voluntarily activate the androids and demand to fight them. Now, Android 17 will put up a slight fight, but this is Super Vegeta we're talking about. He's way stronger than all of them. Android 17 got packed up by an imperfect Cell, and Vegeta is way stronger than second form Cell. It took perfect Cell to beat Vegeta. And even then, Vegeta was able to put a large dent in his, in his sternum. Yeah, Cell probably let Vegeta do it, but Vegeta has enough energy to damage or potentially kill perfect Cell level characters. So, yeah, he would destroy all three of them. All three of them might put up a slight fight, but they don't stand a chance against this version of Vegeta, especially when second form Cell is way stronger than Android 18 and Android 16. Android 17, who's weaker than that, wouldn't do much. So Vegeta would toy with them and destroy all of them. The downside is Krillin's getting no cheeks, but yeah, the android threat is pretty much taken care of. Eventually, imperfect Cell would arrive, and Vegeta would clap him too. So Vegeta is at an all-time high. He is extremely ecstatic and extremely strong. Now, would he turn on the Z fighters now that there are no more threats to get in his way? Not entirely. He would have no reason to attack the Z fighters just yet. He knows Goku is an honorable man. He's still kind of evil here, but he still wants to fight and kill Goku by his own hand. He's not going to attack Goku now because he wants Goku to be at his absolute best. And since Trunks is his son, Vegeta won't want to fight him anymore. Probably just hang and train with him. He still has an emotional connection to his son, but he still wants to defeat Goku. Eventually, Goku would recover, hear about the news, and realize that the crisis has pretty much been averted. And Vegeta demands that he wants Goku to train, get healthy so they can fight. Goku would mention the time chamber. Since Vegeta pretty much got a year to train, while Goku wasn't able to get as strong because the heart valve slowed him down, Vegeta would demand that Goku go in the time chamber to have the same year that Vegeta had, and this time Goku would get to train. And of course, this would lead to Vegeta's downfall. Goku would realize that Vegeta is extremely strong and way stronger than him. He would take Gohan with him just as a father-son bonding experience, and they would both train. They would both unlock Super Saiyan 2 like in the original, and yeah, eventually Vegeta would turn Goku into a fight and get completely fly swatted. Vegeta absolutely has no chance. Goku might toy with him or get a playful fight out of him, but he realized that Goku is way stronger than him. This would hurt Vegeta's pride. He had got the same amount of year to train, and Goku just trained him. It's not that Goku has his potential is stronger than Vegeta's. Goku just knows how to train smart and realized the downsides of Super Vegeta. It was a form Goku could have gone, but he decided to unlock Super Saiyan 2 instead. So unfortunately, Vegeta would get clapped yet again. He was staying enough to train because he still wants to defeat Goku, and even though Vegeta has gotten clapped and his large ego has been fucking shattered, he still wants to train because nothing can break Vegeta's spirit. He's a true warrior and will not give up. So he continues to train for his upcoming rematch with Goku. Goku, of course, wouldn't die and will be extremely strong. Since there will be nobody to fight, Goku would train. He would unlock Super Saiyan 3, which I personally believe he will unlock. If Vegeta is able to unlock Super Saiyan 3, then Goku definitely can too. Even though he's not dead and his body isn't as strong as it would be in Otherworld. And this Goku is extremely fresh and didn't even suffer any battle damage from Cell. So I personally believe Goku will get Super Saiyan 3. Vegeta will train his max as well. It's very possible if Vegeta matures and decides to train with Goku, then Vegeta will definitely be way stronger than he was in the original. We know that every time Goku unlocks a form and Vegeta learns about it, he'll unlock that very same form. We saw that when Vegeta is aware of Super Saiyan, he got it a year later. When Goku turned to Super Saiyan Red, Vegeta went to the next level and turned blue. I believe the reason Vegeta didn't unlock Super Saiyan 3 because he didn't know it existed. But if Goku unlocks Super Saiyan 3 and Vegeta sees and hears about it and Goku tells him, it's very possible Vegeta can get the same form. Again, this is extremely consistent. Every time Goku gets a new form, Vegeta gets a new form too, or gets a form to counter it. And again, his potential is higher than Goku's, so he usually gets it right away. So it's possible both of them might be Super Saiyan 3. I know you guys think I'm reaching, that you think this is a fan-made story, but again, we see time and time again, when Vegeta is aware of something Goku has, he can pretty much get it. Only thing Vegeta hasn't mastered is Ultra Instinct, but it's not because he can't do it. It's one, it's not his style, and second, he doesn't want to copy Goku or get his own ability. See, he's a Super Saiyan just like Goku, so the Super Saiyan transformation is just, a natural thing they can do. But the God Ki is outside help, and that's a full technique. Vegeta is not going to go down that path. So I believe Vegeta is going to be way stronger and might be more closer to Goku in this timeline. I believe Vegeta could get Super Saiyan 3. If Goku unlocks Super Saiyan 3 and Vegeta knows about it, he's definitely going to train to get it or figure out a form to fight it. So I believe Vegeta will be way stronger. Eventually, the Buu Saga would happen, and Vegeta would have no reason to go Majin. He is extremely strong, and he possibly has Super Saiyan 3, so he's definitely not going Majin here. He definitely believes that he can fight Goku. And remember, one of the reasons Vegeta would Majin is because not only he felt like he couldn't beat Goku, but he realized that he stressed that he wouldn't have twin opportunities to fight Goku because Goku was just gonna, since Goku was dead, he can only stand Earth for a limited time before going back to Otherworld. In this universe, Goku is fucking alive, and Vegeta is way stronger than he was in the original, and again, possibly has Super Saiyan 3. It's very possible the two might have an even fight here, to be honest. So, Vegeta is 100% not going Majin. This means Majin Buu wouldn't be revived. So eventually they would take out the Broer, the other villains, and that's pretty much it. So the Buu Saga pretty much doesn't happen. Goku and Vegeta would fight. Now even if Vegeta has Super Saiyan 3, he's still not beating Goku. Goku got Super Saiyan 3 first, and we just know that Vegeta's Super Saiyan 3 probably isn't stronger than Goku's. Plus Goku has Kaioken, instant transmission, so he's still above Vegeta when it comes to techniques. They become more equal when it comes to Super, since Vegeta gets techniques that can counter Goku's. But for now, when it comes to brute strength, Vegeta is more of a brawler, but Goku is more of a skilled martial artist. So Goku would win this battle, and it might be a tie at best. But again, Goku still has techniques and hacks he can do against Vegeta. Even if Vegeta was physically stronger, Goku has, Kaioken. He also has instant transmission, and he's just a smarter fighter in general when it comes to battle. So Goku would probably win the fight, and that's pretty much it. Goku and Vegeta would be extremely, way stronger version than the original. By the time Beerus and Whis come, they're going to be extremely strong. Shit, they might even unlock God Key. Well, probably not that, but still. They are going to be really strong and even way stronger than when Beerus fights them. But anyway, the rest of this series pretty much goes the same. So this is, I think, what would happen if Vegeta went Super Saiyan before anybody else. A lot of people believe that he would just turn evil and just, well, become more eviler and try to destroy everybody. But I believe he probably wouldn't. And I will admit, there is a 50-50 chance Frieza just kills all of them and just conquers the universe. But if we go with the other 50-50 scenario, then, you know, this would happen instead. But I believe once Vegeta inevitably gets beaten by Frieza, and if Goku turns into a Super Saiyan, then Vegeta would have no reason to try and kill them all because, well, one, he can't kill them all, and it would be kind of stupid to fight Goku right there since the planet is literally about to fucking explode. Vegeta's arrogant sometimes, but he's not a fucking dumbass. So Vegeta would probably leave the planet and go train and then come back to fight Goku a little later, or stay on the planet and await Goku's return. And the reason why he couldn't exactly kill Goku in the original timeline because more threats kept showing up. And fighting these threats will, you know, give him ample time to connect the Trunks and give him more reasons to not be evil again. Seal wants to defeat Goku, there will always be a goal of his, but I personally believe that if him and Goku became a Super Saiyan at the exact same time, which more than likely would happen, then they will become a duo a lot sooner. But anyway, this is what I believe. I believe this would happen if Vegeta got Super Saiyan first. That's all I wanted to say. Like and comment if you enjoyed it, and Dev Sentence out.